Hey friends, it's me back with another Hiveswap Friendism video. Today we will be doing Skylla. Um, I have a pretty good idea on how this character is, just from the way she looks. I could be wrong, but we'll see. Before we start the video, I will hold on, take my headphones off first because the echo is making me confused. Alright, and headphones are off. So before we start the actual video, I'm going to do my 8-ball prediction. Disclaimer, I do not actually have an 8-ball with me. This is just me guessing like an idiot. So I think this route we're going to do today will end up, let's say good this time, because maybe it'll be good. Maybe I won't mess up this time. I probably will, but maybe I won't. Maybe. Alright, so, let's do this. Ooh, already I like it. This is different. Like, really different. Alright. As dawn approaches, you find yourself heading out of the big city and into the rustic outskirts. This is really pretty. Man, the sun sure is bright on this planet. It's rising over the crests of the distant hills, a huge fiery ball. The later it gets, the bigger and bigger it grows. Way bigger than you've ever seen the sun on Earth. What's that smell? Could it be your flesh beginning to sizzle? Fantastic! You love the country. No wonder the nightlife seems so active on Alternia. They're all nocturnal to avoid brutal daily roasting. You reach into your pocket for your cool new shades, but you appeared to have left them at your friend's house. Fuck. You gotta get yourself together. The recent physical trauma and extensive blood loss has left you a little fuzzy. You weren't built for this wilderness survival shit. You're starting to wish you had just stolen a fucking Lamborghini or something instead of a spaceship. Oh, so I stole a spaceship. I didn't make it. This seriously isn't looking good. The city is too far away now for you to turn back, so you have no choice but to keep walking. Maybe you can find a cave or a hole in the ground. Maybe you can just cover yourself with grass. You wish that someone had mentioned the Death Sun in between offering your alien meat products and calling you their muse. Off to your left, in the distance, you catch sight of what might be a shimmer of sunlight in the grass. A window? A solar panel? You could seriously clean up with renewable energy on this planet. Should you change your trajectory and go towards the shimmer? It might be just a mirage. Oh, questions already. We haven't even met her yet. Okay, I will go towards the shimmer. I predicted this was gonna go good, right? I'm probably wrong. I'm always wrong. Except for the last video, which was a phenomenon. You turn your aching, stinging meat sack towards the distant, promising sparkle of safety and succor. You focus on just staying upright, one step at a time. Just keep swimming or whatever. God, this sun though. You need SPF 5 million for this nonsense. But then, almost like it has picked itself up to come scuttling to meet you, you suddenly find yourself in front of a long, low structure. You let out a yelp of anguish, pounding on the door. At least you hope it's a door. Oof. What in the world? The door opens and you fall inside with one of the most pathetic whimpers of your career. I like her. Blessed darkness closes in on you. From right beside you comes a snuffling yip. Like some joker is making fun of your dire situation. Something warm and wet glides along your stinging cheek. Hold on, laddie. Give him some room. A pair of hands help you sit up gently. Your eyes haven't adjusted enough to make out more than a couple of shades, one upright and one lower to the ground. What are you doing out here? Oh, out there. Can you stand? Strong arms pull you to your feet. You wonder if everyone on this planet is strong, or if you are just extremely flimsy. They guide you to a chair at the end of the long table. Stutteringly, you begin to explain yourself, that you are injured, exhausted. You are an injured, exhausted traveler who is ravenous for pals. Well, bless your heart. But hold on a tick. Ha ha ha! Yes! Hold on a tick. Dinner's about to burn. Now that your rescuer mentions it, you do smell something. It smells amazing. Funny you should just blunder in here like that. I was just saying, wasn't I, laddie? Oh, it's a lady. Is it lady? Yeah, it's lady. Not laddie. What? Why am I saying laddie? It's been so long since we had any sort of guests who weren't Imperial drones or out to rob us. I'm trying to do like a kind of ranch hand kind of accent, and it's probably going to end up affecting the rest of my speech throughout this video, so I apologize. You rub your watering, slowly clearing eyes, and then you look back up at your rescuer. You look back up and your rescuer finally comes into focus. She's taller than anyone else you've ever... No, she's taller than anyone else you've ever met here. You think also maybe a little older? Not that you're an expert on troll physiology. She's just got an air of knowledgeable competence. She's wearing a fringed jacket and holding a plate. There you go. Are your oculars feeling any better? By the way, my name's Skylla. Pleased to meet you. And this here's Lady. Oh, it's a beautiful border collie. I think. Yeah, it looks like a border collie. She looks down at first. What? She looks down, and at first you think she means the table. What? Why would I think... Okay. But then you look under the table at the giant monster dog looking up at you. You jolt so hard that you almost fly backwards out of your goddamn chair. Whoa there. No need for theatrics. It looks like a little like one of those lassie dogs with the pointed noses, except enormous and pure white. Its barks practically shake the whole house. Hey there, lady. No need to be rude. They've clearly had one hell of a time, and they don't look dangerous. Just really peculiar. Besides, if they try anything on you, you can... What? If they try anything, you and me can take them. Skylla puts her hands on her hips, staring you down with thunderous yellow eyes. Right? No funny business, you hear? You swallow and nod, trying to look unthreatening and obliging, ready for anything, for instance, friendship. You're so ready for that. So ready. Skylla sets down the plate she's holding. Here, have some grub cake. There's plenty. That sounds gross as hell, but what's sitting on a normal plate looks and smells exactly like a normal pancake. Golden brown and crispy at the edges. There's boiled tree... What? Boiled tree blood? What? Is it... Oh my god, okay. There's boiled tree blood, too, if you like. She's talking about maple syrup. Also churned dairy product. So maple syrup and milk. Boiled tree blood. I never thought of it that way. Thank you. Thank you, What Pumpkin, for making me now terribly afraid to eat any sort of breakfast food. Thank you. She puts down a fuck these big words. Carafe? I don't know. I'm not even. No, why? She puts down a cup of syrup and a dish of butter. Oh, so instead of. So it wasn't. Okay. That makes more sense, because butter is churned. Man, everything here really has weird names. Skylla pours out a cup of some very familiar smelling liquid. Brown bean juice, you guess. Skylla raises an eyebrow. No. That's just coffee. She sits down next to you. You're lucky you were only out in the light at dawn. Nobody... Oh, my fucking door is opening. Scared the living shit out of me. I just got done watching Ghost Adventures, and so I'm, like, on edge right now, and, like, everything is creaking around my room. You can't hear it, but I can, and it's scary. Anyways, nobody wants to be out in direct Alternian sunlight besides Jade Bloods. And no offense, but you certainly ain't any, what? And no this is getting difficult. And no offense, but you certainly ain't any Jade Blood that I've ever seen. At first, I thought you were some sort of mutated Lucis, 'cause you don't have any horns, and you were grunting and yipping up a storm back there. But you're an alien, right? And don't worry. I won't call the drones. I'd best get used to being around aliens anyway. Seeing as though I'm gonna be seeing a whole mess of y'all come next sweep. She laughs nervously. You aren't sure what she's talking about. Do you even need to specify that anymore? It's just natural law at this point. Gravity. The conservation of energy, and you don't know what the fuck is going on. Lady, would you mind drawing a bath for our guests? No offense, but you smell like you could use one. You can't argue with that. You offer her a cautious smile. God, she seems so nice and caring, but you've been burned before, and cut, and generally kicked around by fate. There's a tough world out there. No, it's a tough world out there. But you want to trust Skylla. No, why? Let's just read that entire thing again. It's a tough world out there, but you want to trust Skylla. I really hope it's pronounced Skylla. Lady takes a bucket with her muzzle and runs into the yard, getting up on her hind legs and batting at the door to latch it. What? At the door latch to open it. It's adorable. So bright. The sun is high enough now that the whole landscape is washed in white. Oh God, the dog. Oh, it's sweet of you to worry. Lucy are fine going out for a little while in the daylight. Their coats reflect light or something to that effect. I don't really know how it works. I ain't exactly known for my scientific acumen. You tell her that she seems pretty smart from where you're standing. As cynical as you are becoming, you just can't help and try and be her friend. She's so nice and, wow, really pretty. Not that it's a requirement for friendship, but your retinas would have to be way more scald than they are not to notice that. That's nice of you to say. But it wouldn't even really matter if I was a bona fide genius. Someone of my caste would never hope to rise up in the ranks. I best hope for hauling crates on some... What? Best I can hope for is hauling crates on some cargo vessel. Ranks? Cargo vessel? You swallow your bite of grub cake, already ready to ask her if she's thinking about joining the military. But just then, a swell of noise erupts from outside the house. Shouts, crashes, and ladies' frantic barks. Skylla gasps and launches herself out of her chair, knocking over the cup of syrup. It oozes across the tabletop in a sticky wave. Oh no! Not now! What the hell is going on? Bandits! Goddamn Lucis thieves! Interesting. They have Lucis thieves. I didn't know that could be it. How? Wait, I have to see if her horns go out to the side. They do! Alright, bandits, Lucis thieves. You don't get the chance to ask anything else before Skylla careens towards the door, throwing up an arm as blazing white light pours in. Oh god, she's going outside. She's going to go outside and burn up. She isn't thinking straight. You've got to do something. Choices. Well, I ain't gonna stop her. 'Cause, well, maybe I should. Maybe that'll lead to, like, a route where, like, then we can, like, buddy up and go get Lady back. I'll help her this time. It's the wrong choice, I feel, but I'll help her. What the hell? Oh, what the hell? You've already experienced the Alternian sun. It sucked a whole lot. Maybe now it will suck less because of how bad it sucked then. Just a sliding scale of suckage. Skylla plunges out into the daylight in the direction of the commotion, and, like a big dumb asshole, you barrel out into the blazing hellscape after her. Surprise! It still sucks. You've had sunburns before, but this is fucking ridiculous. This is a fucking monster of a gas giant pointing and laughing at this tiny speck of humanity you represent, trembling before the void. It's a pure assault on all of your senses. The light is almost as bad as the heat, and you put up your arms to block the glare. Following the dust, Skylla kicks up behind her. You doubt your eyes will actually ever adjust to this fuckery, but you can see a little better than before. There are about a dozen of them. All of them trolls, all wearing dark, padded outfits that cover their faces. They look halfway between hazmat suits and SWAT uniforms. All of them have big, fake-looking guns that probably aren't fake. In fact, one of them shoots a laser at your face. You duck, and it leaves a blazing heat trail across your cheek. But as all of you is currently burning, it doesn't really break your stride. Skylla throws herself into the fray, letting out a war cry accompanied by the sound of a fist hitting flesh. Oof. It's 12 against 2, which, if you remember your fractions right, is not unlike 6 against 1. But these guys have probably never been expecting a frontal assault, and they probably had definitely not been expecting a Skylla, who is, frankly, fucking terrifying. She shoves 3 trolls down like dominoes, grabbing up a discarded gun and shooting all 3 while they were on the ground. You've never been in a fight before. A fucking all-out brawl. You've never been in a fight before. A fucking all-out brawl. It's scary. But now that you're in the thick of it, it's also kind of awesome. Sure, your skin is burning and you could be killed at any moment, but that's just how it goes around this planet. You just gotta get into the swing of things. Take no prisoners. Kill or be killed. Hell yeah! She's so cute. She's enjoying this. You pop one of the bandit trolls in the face. Fuck, that probably hurt your fist more than it hurt the troll. But it does throw them off balance for long enough for Skylla to smash the butt. What? To smash the butt of her gun into the side of their head. Yeehaw! Hell yeah! She gives you a wild grin, and the two of you are beaming at each other while a hostile alien sun tries to boil away the liquid from your eyeballs, and a bunch of bandits try to dog-nap a giant monster. You love this girl. In a strictly friendship way. Yes. Strictly friendship way. But still, you love her. You make an awesome team. Another troll comes... Oh, that was great. Another troll comes up behind Skylla, and she smashes an elbow into their throat, grabbing them by the front of their uniform and suplexing them into the dusty ground. She wails on them with her bare hands. God, she's really hot. Get lady! Oh, right. You stumble over to where the Lucis is thrashing inside a big black net. You don't have any way to cut her free, but she's already doing great on her own, biting through the fibers with her big sharp teeth. You hold the net still for her to finish the job and then pull it off her so she can join the fray. It's over fast after that. How did they even get Lady into the net in the first place? She's so giant and quick and grabbing trolls with her jaws and shaking them like fucking chew toys. The remaining 5 who are still standing jump into their weird little dune buggies and make tracks. Emphasis on the bug. They look like scuttling little beetles. Skylla chases after them for a few hundred yards, throwing the gun after them and shooting obscenities. And stay away, you hear? Tell the rest of them why don't you... What? Tell the rest of them why don't you... What? Okay, that's not what it says. Hold on. Let me read this. Tell the rest of them why you... What? Tell the rest of them why you don't ever... Okay. Tell the rest of them why you don't ever fuck with a Rusty's ranch. She stands silhouetted against the blazing sun, the dust trails vanishing into the distance. You are awash in heady victory, giggling like a lunatic before the adrenaline kind of runs out of you all at once. You are violently reminded of your fucked up ribs and recent blood loss. The Alternian sun beats down, and your arms are already covered in raised patches of red skin. This is a sunburn turned up to 11. Whoa there, are you okay? Skylla is swaying too. A spray of olive green blood covers her cheek. At least the rainbow blood on this planet means you can be sure it isn't hers. But she still looks rough. Kind of how you feel. Lady! Come here, girl. Wow, you're just gonna sit down. Maybe take a little break. The pale landscape swoops, going even paler. No, you can't rest here. You'll die, dumbass. I'm not letting anything happen to my new best friend. Get up! New best friend? Holy shit, that makes you so happy. You absolutely can't die here. Not when you've just made an amazing friend. Somehow, the two of you manage to drag each other across the yard towards the house. Hive. You're gonna get this lingo down if it kills you. Whenever you feel yourself about to fall forward, you lean on Skylla. When you start to fall back, Lady is there to brace herself against the back of your knees. She's such a good Lucis. I have a hair on my microphone and it's tickling my chin. There we go. You wonder if she'll be your friend too. Her muzzle is dripping with a soup of multicolored alien blood. When you get back to the darkness of the hive, you can't see shit. Dang, your species really ain't suited for this kind of environment, huh? You can't even see in the dark. In demonstration, you walk right into the table. You've about had it with tables. You are sworn enemies at this point. Please don't knock any of my Please don't knock down my nutrition platform. I built it myself. She sounds exhausted but giddy. Dang, you really did that thing, didn't you? You kind of want to go in for the hug, but that sunburn is really something. It feels like tiny needles piercing your arms and cheeks. The back of your neck is a colony of fire ants. Oh, yeah. It feels real bad, don't it? Come here. There's only one cure for some rash. Skylla takes your hand. Gosh, this is next level friendship stuff. She leads you through her hive, and who knows if you are ever going to get all of your vision back. Maybe you're just blind for the rest of your life. You'll have to get a cane and a whimsical aesthetic, and learn to navigate the world by smell alone. I know who you're referencing. No, that would be stupid. No, it wouldn't. You're stupid. Here we go. My coop isn't huge, but you're kind of scrawny. What are you waiting for? Take your clothes off. Man, the sun must have fucked with more than just your eyes, because you could have sworn Skylla just told you to take your fucking clothes off. You're seriously not getting into my recruit cocoon with those filthy rags. I'm not even sure if these clothes are supposed to be originally. Oh, no, that says, I'm not even sure what those clothes were supposed to be originally. Yeah, you weren't so sure about your look either. Another new friend of yours told you it was rad, but you were both a little high at the time. You might be a little high right now. You wonder if sunstroke causes auditory hallucinations. Also, you don't know what a recuperacoon is. Really? Then what the heck do you sleep in on your planet? You hear rustling, followed by the sound of clothes hitting the floor, and then a weird glop glop. Like someone getting into a bathtub, only thicker. If a troll didn't have soaper, well, I don't rightly know what would happen. But I reckon it wouldn't be great. It can speed the healing process for burns and small wounds. I'm not sure if what it's gonna do to your weird alien anatomy, but I don't see how it's gonna make it any worse. You tell Skylla that, in your experience, things can always get worse, especially from her perspective right now, since she's about to see you naked. Nothing like a little self-depreciating humor as an A+ cover for crippling insecurity. Skylla laughs. Come on now. I'm sure you're a perfectly healthy example of your species. Just get in already. I promise this ain't any sort of pale any sort of pale solicitation. Or flushed, for that matter. I know, it's awkward, but I only got one coop. Right now, okay. You can totally do this. You can make this not weird. Of course, you trip taking off your goddamn pants, and Skylla starts laughing all over again. Not in a mean way, more in a chill, please join me in my slime bathtub, old chum way. In a non-awkward way. In a friend way. Yay! We're sitting in the recuperacoon. And I am very badly sunburned. Guys, I think this is a good ending. Oh my god. I was right 2 times in a row. I am scared. Something is wrong. Something is going to go terribly wrong at some point within the next few weeks. I have been right twice. Okay, well, that was great. I love this one. Skylla's beautiful. I love her. I love everything. This was great. I can't believe I was right. That never happens! How did that... Something's wrong. That is, like, the only explanation. Something is wrong. Okay, well, that was awesome. Super cute. I love this game. Please, if you can, go buy it. These people are geniuses. But yeah, so that was, Skylla's good route, I guess. I mean, obviously, it says victory right fucking here. That was fun. I liked that. That was cute. So, yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please, do not forget to, leave a comic. Leave a comic, yes. Send me an entire comic. Send me all 9,000 plus pages of Homestuck. I don't care. Yeah, leave a comment, like, or subscribe if you're willing to do that. I am all sorts of tongue-tied today, I'm sorry. But yeah, so, I guess see you in the next video. Thank you again for watching. Bye.